Of simulation, more space, and student actors is now pushing ASU to the very top when it comes to nursing schools.
And this new expansion is bringing the clinical experience to campus.
This is Kyle, one of our other patients. And Kyle is our newest patient.
A 45,000 square foot expansion at the Arizona State University's College of Nursing and Health Innovation is providing a mecca of simulation for nursing students. The greater space doubles what the school had before, making it more efficient.
Hi there. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing quite well, thank you.
And you won't believe just how realistic.
Because we're having these situations and we're able to use the sim lab the way we are, it actually makes us better nurses, I believe.
Heidi Helton is one of ASU's nursing students getting to use the new lab this year. For each simulated patient, there's a real live person behind a microphone in another room.
Each of our patients has a backstory. They have a name, a family, a story that leads those students through their critical thinking in taking care of an actual patient.
6 new patients in all. The 6 new patients each have their own patient room, medication station, control room where a facilitator speaks for the patient, and a debriefing room where students can watch video of how they performed.
So they can practice their performance on basic skills like starting an IV, intravenous line, or even doing a bed bath or taking blood pressure or pulse.
The simulated patients provide a safe space for nursing students to learn, but they'll be working with live people too.
So we train real people to play a part, and we have just started a connection with the Herberger School, so we will have student actors now coming in as their internship to do that.
While many colleges have simulation labs, few are as advanced as ASU's, and they're necessary as access to in-hospital opportunities is decreasing for students. These labs even the playing field, giving nursing students a real look at life after graduation.
We're going to be a lot better prepared for the nursing world.
They were odd-looking mannequins. That's all I have to say.
You're sticking by it.
I'm sticking by it, man. They're a little freaky to me. Coming up next, right after this break, shaping skylines, what some people say architects are now saying is the future of urban construction. That's beautiful.
Brought to you by The Joint Chiropractic.
At Ross, you'll find thousands of gifts at incredible savings this weekend. Most stores open Thanksgiving 6 p.m. till midnight. See rossstores.com for exceptions. Reopening Friday at 7 a.m. with extended hours Saturday and Sunday.
Like next level Chevy.
Looks like Chevy's been doing their homework.
Look at this.
The 2017 Chevy Closeout is on.
Can I have it?
I want one.
I'm buying this. You guys have a Chevy dealer around the corner?
Trade up to a Chevy car, truck, or crossover during the 2017 Chevy Closeout.
It's time to trade in.
The 2017s are going fast. Get 20% below MSRP on this Chevy Cruze, or get 0% financing for 72 months on most 2017 Cruze models. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Really? Really?
Really?
Really?
Really? Really?
See zero in a whole new way. Get 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing on select Volkswagen models. Now with the People First warranty.
Alexa, ask you Connect to send directions to Grandma's to my Jeep Cherokee.
In 80 feet, drive over the river. In 60 feet, drive through the woods. In 40 feet, arrive at Grandma's house.
We forgot the pumpkin pie.
Hurry into the Jeep Black Friday sales event for great deals all month long.
Get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash plus no monthly payments for 90 days on 2017 Jeep Cherokee models.
When a gift fits this well, make sure he opens it early. It's the Black Friday sale at Men's Warehouse. Suits on sale for $199, take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear, plus 3 for $99 dress shirts. You're gonna like the way he looks.
Right now, during the Hyundai Black Friday sales event, we're tagging Hyundai cars and SUVs with some of the season's biggest savings. Like the Tucson, tagged at just $179 a month.
Wow, this deal is crazy good.
And every new Hyundai comes backed by America's best warranty. So stay out of the red and in the black this holiday season. better is the reason to buy Hyundai. Now lease the Hyundai Tucson for just $179 a month or get up to $2,500 in total savings. Only at your Valley Hyundai dealers.
Happy Thanksgiving from 3TV and CBS 5, Arizona's family.
Looking for something special for everyone on your list? Then you've got to go to Ross. You'll find thousands of great gifts, all at incredible savings. Ross has your holiday gift list all wrapped up.
All new at 9 o'clock tonight. City skylines across the U.S. are made of millions of tons of concrete and steel. You know, for a century, there was no safe alternative.
But now some architects are turning to compressed wood for its surprising strength and beauty. But some fire experts are raising alarms here. Here's Tony DeCapo.
This is the tallest wood building in the United States at the moment.
Right now, that is.
Right now.
Wow. It's hard to tell from the outside, but inside, Portland developer Eric Wiley walked us through the latest milestone in wood construction, a nearly finished 8-story condominium, complete with million-dollar apartments and picturesque views.
So these beams, that's in fact what's holding the building up?
Correct.
The building, known as Carbon 12, is part of a global boom in wood construction, including major projects in Minneapolis, Vancouver, and London. But Glenn Corbett, a fire science professor at John Jay College, thinks wood could fuel an inferno that firefighters can't fight, like the deadly Grenfell fire in London, which climbed the building's aluminum cladding.
So you think some of these new wood high-rises could go up in flames the way Grenfell did in London?
Yeah, because once it's over the 10th or 15th story of a building, there's no way to put water on it. It's unstoppable, basically.
Any of the projects we're looking at primarily wood-based?
Well, there are wood models.
So none of these models are for a wood-based building?
Architect Peter Weissmantel, who helped design the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the world's tallest building, also worries that more wood could mean more fire if codes aren't strictly enforced.
We have got a responsibility to think about all the unthinkable things. So I'm glad there are advocates for timber, but there need to be reasonable control and understanding applied to it.
When you're working out of a wood office.
Yeah, we are. And
Thomas Robinson is the lead architect for Framework, another building in Portland. At 148 feet, it's expected to surpass Carbon 12 as the tallest wood building in America.
So this is the 3-ply.
It's designed with cross-laminated timber that Robinson says is actually fire-resistant. To get a building permit, in fact, the material had to survive 2 hours in a furnace at 2,000 degrees.
What happened here?
He showed us what remained of the wood.
Wow, so the fire burnt it down to there.
Exactly.
But at this level, would it still hold?
It would still hold. It just shows you how the structure is durable.
So durable, in fact.
So you think there's going to be an explosion in this? I mean, you think there's going to be people building these sorts of buildings all over?
They're already building a number of them in Portland. You're going to see them all over.
It's so exciting to be here, honestly, because it's like a family. We are family, right, guys? Woo!
She's the best. I want to hang out with her all night long. Bargain hunters, they have already kind of stepped away from the Thanksgiving meal tonight, looking for those great holiday deals.
Yeah, they're moving into full Black Friday mode. We sent Mallory Moore to the outlets at Anthem, where they're having an all-night shopping party.
So the doors opened here around 8 p.m., so shoppers have already been at it for about 2 hours or so. A lot of times when you think of Black Friday shopping, you think of frustration, stress, but take a look behind me. It is like a party out here. You can see the DJs, the kids just dancing there on the dance floor, having such a great time. So of course, it's something you want to come out for. And it's also about those deals, right? Everyone really wants to cash in on the savings. Now the shopping lists here are really focused more on clothes and shoes. A lot of people looking for coats, the ones that I talked to. Now the shoppers I talked to also said if it was worth it to them to cut their Thanksgiving short or not. I asked them that. Everyone told me yes. And for a lot of the shoppers, it was a family affair that they never miss.
This is our family tradition. We come Black Friday shopping every year.
with my kids and my niece and nephew, and we always just have a great time.
Now, almost 70% of us will head out sometime this weekend for some shopping. That's according to the National Retail Federation. And if this made you maybe want to come out tonight, you can still cash in on those savings because, like I said, it's open all night long. Again, we're here at the outlets at Anthem. Reporting from Anthem, I'm Mallory Moore for Arizona's Family.
So open or closed, we have the answer to help you map out your Black Friday shopping. Just head to our free AZ Family News app. That's where you'll find a list of stores and when they'll be open this weekend.
And it's expected to be a very busy holiday shopping season. Americans are expected to spend an average of more than $950. That's up over 3% from last year. Just over $600 going to be spent on gifts. Shoppers are going to be spending about $140 or so on themselves. And for the first time, online shopping expected to be the most popular option, with 59% of all sales totaling nearly $700 billion over the next month. We do have a consumer alert before you shop those Black Friday deals.
Scammers are turning coupons and gift cards into lumps of coal. Thieves are now scratching off the real barcode, taking a picture of it and replacing it with a fake. So when you go to buy the card, they've already been used to make online purchases. Security experts say you should ask a teller to get one from the back or grab one from the end of the row. Also, watch out while you're shopping this Small Business Saturday.
Hackers are actually trying to get malware on smaller clients, on smaller mom and pop shops. They're going after them, the ones that do not have the chip on your card. If they don't have the chip reader, do not use your card there.
And never click on any coupons in an email. Instead, go to the website of the company to see if it is legit.
It's beautiful. It's been like 90 degrees. Yeah, I was just doing a Facebook Live so I could make everybody back home jealous.
This year, sunny, 83. I mean, you can't beat this.
My goodness gracious.
Man, they're having a lot of fun. Look at how gorgeous that is in Southern California. Not just turkeys roasting today. No, the beaches of SoCal. Sun's out, surf's up. Los Angeles and Newport Beach, they saw their hottest Thanksgiving on record. The temps climbed to 91 degrees in downtown LA, beating a record set back in 1903.
It's definitely a very hot Thanksgiving.
I love it. It's what I came to Phoenix 40 years ago to experience.
Here in the Valley, we tied a heat record at 87 degrees.
Could always have been worse. I mean, it's hotter in Southern California than it actually was here in the Valley. Not quite hot enough to roast a turkey in your car. Don't even try it, folks. But plenty of people out there were actually feeling the heat today. Here's Lauren Reimer with a very hot Thanksgiving.
With the high temperature in Phoenix hitting 87 degrees, a lot of families are having a hard time staying indoors.
Back home today it was 36.
Some are taking the whole Thanksgiving feast outside with them.
This is fantastic.
But no one at Encanto Park has a spread quite like Mark Oliva and his family.
I'm the meat man, the turkey man.
Smoked turkey, to be exact.
Thanksgiving is a family event, but when there's food to spare, they're more than willing to invite a stranger to the party.
He just walked up and he said he just got here from Tennessee. He's looking for work. He doesn't have any family.
This has been their tradition for the last 30+ years.
Nina, his sister, Gretch, McKenna.
Food and family all out on the lawn.
I don't know, because it's nice out.
It just usually isn't this warm. In Phoenix, Lauren Reimer for Arizona's Family.
Let's get a check of the forecast. Hey, Royal, you're in the wrong spot.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about that?
There you go.
I thought it was a 3-shot, and it was not a 3-shot. So here we go. Warm Thanksgiving Day around the valley, and as you know, we tied the record at 87 degrees. 71 at Flagstaff for a record, 78 at Prescott, Tucson 89. That record was on the books for 100 years down in Tucson. Yuma 91 and Cottonwood also a record at 86 degrees. And more of the same, we'll see a little bit of high cloudiness the next couple of days, but we expect some more records to fall around Arizona, especially tomorrow and Saturday. By Sunday, we think that conditions will start to moderate just a little bit. So tomorrow, lots of sunshine. We'll see a high temperature near 90 degrees. Big question now is when we're going to cool down, and we've got an updated forecast in just a couple of minutes.
To Harvey, Heroes and Survivors, designed by Houston artist Bobby Bacon.
Houston showing they have a lot to be thankful for this year. The city hosted its 68th annual Thanksgiving Day Parade in downtown Houston. It was just 3 months ago when Hurricane Harvey flooded Houston, causing nearly $200 billion in damages. It was the first major hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. since 2005 and is now the costliest on record.
New York City's grand tradition continued today, less than a month after the terror attack in Manhattan.
Millions of people turned out to see the 91st annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, while millions more watched on TV. Aaron Logan was there.
Cheerleaders from across the country, Charlie Brown, the Girl Scouts of America, the floats and balloons in the 91st annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade just keep moving along. So do the characters, and there are many.
It's her birthday! Oh my God!
It's my made-up birthday! How old am I?
21.
Oh, to be 21 again. Parents in the crowd with their little ones thinking way back when.
My mom used to take me here a lot. My mom, God bless her soul, she's no longer here, so I'm here with my kids. Yes, my husband.
Little Leela, you see, couldn't be happier, even in the cold.
I saw someone inside and I watched them inside.
Her mom says when this shimmer and shine float went by, she knew her daughter's day was made. Those marching in the parade are just as excited, but you can see for some, it's hard, heavy work.
I've never worn something quite like this before. It's not that hard to get on though, it's like a big backpack.
He's estimating 50 pounds that he's carrying around. But it's obvious to anyone watching the parade that the NYPD is really working hard, as they always do. From canines to helicopters, they're not taking any chances. It was weeks ago when 8 people were killed along the West Side bike path in a terror attack.
This is something that I think about all the time. I don't think I take anything more serious than that. And we've made some changes.
Well, the state is getting closer to choosing an artist to design a memorial honoring the Granite Mountain hotshots. A panel in Prescott has now narrowed their search to 3 people. 2 of them live here in Arizona. The other artist is from California. That memorial will be located in front of the Yavapai County Courthouse Plaza in Prescott.
The image of Maryville is seeing some improvement this evening. Burglaries account for the second highest number of calls there, but new numbers are showing a downward trend. The Osborne Block Watch captain has been using her cell phone to post crime alerts and share events like this Thanksgiving dinner on social media. She says she launched the Block Watch when she got fed up with feeling unsafe. Phoenix Police Commander Ed DeCastro says residents like Rosa have helped officers tackle one of the biggest problems in the community. He recalls one woman who knew what to do when she saw something suspicious.
Guy gets out, takes all of his pool equipment, he goes into the back. Normally it would be no big deal. How did you know that he was going to burglarize her house? And he said, well, I know my neighbor and she doesn't have a pool.
As stats show, home burglaries in the Maryville precinct have gone down year after year. DeCastro also credits a squad that follows up on cases so patrol officers can continue to take calls.
All right, if you played the Pick 3 lottery last week, it could end up getting a little bit of cash back. The Arizona Lottery had to pull another machine because apparently it was generating duplicate numbers. So anyone who played between November 15th through the 23rd, they are eligible for a refund or an exchange. If you did happen to win, those tickets will still be honored.
How did this happen? Oh, time to go. That's a little bit too big for my taste.
As she walks toward the flames, some deals just too hot to handle, but instead of running from the fire inside of a Walmart, the shopper whips out her cell phone.
Troops serving overseas got a rare chance to relax today as they keep watch just south of the DMZ.
Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm an officer.
You know, in order to become an officer, you've got to pass a background check.
So would you be willing to admit if you'd been homeless? This man's inspiring story coming up.
Good morning, Arizona. We've got a lot of news to get to this morning.
The Lazy Boy Black Friday sale with savings too big for just one day. 25% off everything store-wide. Recliners from $2.99, sofas from $5.99. Through Monday only. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
It all starts with a wish. The Lincoln Wish List event is here. Wishes do come true at your Lincoln dealer. This Thanksgiving, receive an additional $1,000 trade assist cash on select Lincoln vehicles.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
You'll see it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate.
Put a little love in your heart. In your heart.
In your heart.
In your heart.
In your heart.
Going on now, our Subaru Share the Love event will have donated over $115 million to those in need.
Come see Wildlife World's new baby sea lion, Arizona's first baby marine mammal, in 2 sea lion shows daily. And visit Arizona's largest collection of exotic animals, Wildlife World Zoo and Aquarium, Loop 303 in Northern Avenue in the West Valley.
Oh my God, why is there a big fire inside a Walmart right now?
Oh, you talk about a flaming hot deal, all caught on camera inside of a Texas Walmart. A shopper came across this fire in the clothing section. Yeah, the flames here reaching all the way to the ceiling at one point. But before getting out, the shopper just had to pull out her cell phone.
I was like, hang on, let me show the kids. Like, I'm one of those moms. I show my kids everything.
Fire investigators believe it was arson. They believe somebody went in there and set the fire on purpose. Fortunately, no one was hurt.
And it was a hot pursuit in LA over the highway and through the city streets with this guy not going to grandma's house. Take a look at this. Police say the driver stole a car, led them on a high-speed chase, reaching 5 miles an hour. The suspect then crashed, saw that black sedan, and then took off running. He jumps fences, ran into a commercial building there. You see him making his way over that fence. The suspect then climbed up on the roof. Police surrounded the place, then put up a ladder. They talked the suspect down and arrested him. Pretty crazy video there. All new tonight at 10, Thanksgiving is centered around the home and family, but tonight we introduce you to a young man who not very long ago didn't have a home.
And now at the age of 26, he's a rookie cop with a very bright future and a pretty inspiring story. Told tonight by John Blackstone.
The rigorous training at the California Highway Patrol Academy includes a ceremony, polishing a memorial to officers killed on duty.
Puts in a little bit more perspective of what you're signing up for, even before you even graduate.
Officer Edwin Lopez still can't quite believe he did graduate.
Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm an officer.
Long before he could get into a patrol car, Lopez had to pass a background check and lie detector test, which had him particularly worried. The Highway Patrol wants to know everywhere candidates have ever lived.
This was home sometimes.
Yes, yes.
He was reluctant to admit that he was homeless for nearly a year living in this Sacramento park.
It's embarrassing to tell people you're homeless.
Yeah, it can be, yeah.
After serving in the Army, Lopez worked in a tire store, but lost his job when it closed.
I was one paycheck away, and that's what happened. I lost my apartment. Soon after that, I lost my car. And then from there, I didn't have any other place to really go.
Soon, he was scrounging for food.
You'd be surprised how much food people throw away, you know.
And you would eat that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if it was in the dumpster and it wasn't molded or something like that, it was good enough for me.
Lopez was still serving in the Army National Guard. That paid him $150 a month, of which he spent $50 keeping his cell phone going so he could look for work.
I always thought, like, I'm going to make it out of this. And when I get out of it, I'm going to be able to say that I learned something from it rather than just, you know, rolled over and took it and just waited for someone to save me.
Edwin Lopez. The California Highway Patrol decided his experience on the streets could be an asset for an officer. Now, Officer Edwin Lopez has a uniform, a fiance, and a home, and he's thankful for all of it.
This is my baby.
Incredible story there.
Absolutely incredible to see somebody. It's so inspiring for folks when they say, maybe I can't get that job or I can't do that in life. When you hear a story like that from a guy who was living on the streets and homeless, now protecting our streets. Pretty cool stuff.
Yes, it is. Well, it was a rare chance to relax today for U.S. troops working under a constant nuclear threat.
Yeah, service members enjoying Thanksgiving at a base in South Korea, just about 60 miles away from the border of North Korea. They had the traditional meal of turkey, the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, and with more than 28,000 U.S. troops stationed in South Korea, kitchens had to be run with military precision.
We stayed up late last night cooking about 60 turkeys, and we've served probably over 1,000 soldiers and families so far.
Yeah, the military here sent nearly 100,000 pounds of turkey to U.S. troops based around the world. And today, 4,500 families got a Thanksgiving meal thanks to St. Vincent de Paul. We were there early this morning as hundreds of volunteers, they were busy chopping and slicing, preparing this massive feast. In all, St. Vincent served up 150 turkeys, 1,500 pounds of mashed potatoes, and a ton of gravy for the folks there.
The largest free holiday light display in all of Arizona kicks off tomorrow. This year, Glendale Glitters added 100,000 more lights, so we're talking 1.6 million lights strung across 16 blocks of the historic downtown. City Skate opens tomorrow as well in downtown Phoenix. The rink will be open from 5 to 11. It is $15 per person. Kids under 3 are free. And in keeping with the Flagstaff tradition, the Great Pine Cone is taking its position tomorrow. It will be hoisted on top of the historic Weatherford Hotel, where on New Year's Eve it will be lowered to the countdown of the crowd.
All right, pretty fun out there. 3TV is kicking off the annual Christmas Angel program. You can always help make an Arizona child's Christmas just a little bit brighter this year by selecting a gift for one of the 50,000 children. All you do is pick a tag, buy a gift, earn your wings. Just head to these participating malls and outlets to help a child get their Christmas wishes this year. To learn more about the children's stories and a list of all the malls that are participating, head to azfamily.com/ChristmasAngel.
Yeah. And get involved this weekend. You know, the first big shopping weekend, just get it done.
Yep, good deals out there too.
Absolutely, to help the kids around town and around the state. All right, tonight we've got a few clouds out there and 69 degrees. No wind at Sky Harbor Airport. Relative humidity 38% tonight, and a lot of folks get to golf tomorrow. They got the day off. Tea time temps. Early morning, we're going to be in the low 60s, upper 50s. By the early afternoon tea times, probably in the low 80s, headed toward the upper 80s. So a pretty nice day and a pretty warm one as well, though it starts out a little bit on the cool side. 87 was our high today, 59 the morning low. That, of course, tied a record for today's date, and we were 15 degrees above average. 63 at Glendale right now, 64 for Fountain Hills, 67 at Avondale, and 64 degrees at Goodyear. And around the state, 32 at Flagstaff. We're into the 20s at the Canyon. It's 69 degrees at Yuma, which got to 91 today and set a record. And Tucson is down to 60 degrees. They got to 89, also a record for the Old Pueblo. Ridge of high pressure has been in place and will stay in place for the rest of the holiday weekend. We'll get a little bit of this high cloudiness from time to time, but none of the main storm track is going to be infiltrating Arizona for the next several days. And with that ridge of high pressure, we'll maintain very warm conditions around the entire state and dry ones too. But early next week, a trough of low pressure is going to start digging its way into the southwest, make its way through northern portions of Arizona with some clouds and some breezes and cooler temperatures. Not much in the way of precipitation chances with this one, but in our super long range look, the first week of December looks like we could see an overall change in the pattern, at least for a short time, the overall weather pattern, and that could bring us decent chances for for some rain and some snow. But in the meantime, we're going to finish out November, it looks like, at least around the valley, with no more rain. 36 at Chicago tonight, 51 at Salt Lake City. It's 48 degrees at Seattle right now. A little bit of rain throughout portions of Florida, a little bit of snow, the UP of Michigan, and some scattered showers and some snow showers stretching from the northern Rockies into the Pacific Northwest tonight. Here in the valley with some clouds, fair skies, and 60. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of about 89 degrees, and we stay in the upper 80s to finish off the holiday weekend. But after that, temperatures begin to break. On Monday, we're down to 86 degrees, and by Tuesday, highs are going to drop into the 70s.
All right, Royal, thanks. Still to come here on the news at 10 o'clock tonight, the value of getting back what you give.
Affectionately known as the neighborhood nanny.
How and why this grandmother is reaching out to the littlest who need the biggest helping hands. Coming up.
Weather with Royal Norman. Weeknights on 3TV.
Forgot about the turkey? Get your head back in the game at the Mattress Firm Sleep Giving Sale. Get a free adjustable base with mattress purchases over just $500. And Black Friday weekend, get the new Sonos One smart speaker with select purchases. Hurry in to Mattress Firm.
Right now, during the Hyundai Black Friday sales event, we're tagging Hyundai cars and SUVs with some of the season's biggest savings. Like the Sonata, tagged at just $189 a month.
Wow, this deal is crazy good.
And every new Hyundai comes backed by America's best warranty. So stay out of the red and in the black this holiday season. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. Get 0% APR financing for up to 72 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash on the 2018 Sonata. Only at your Valley Hyundai dealers.
The Christmas season officially begins the weekend after Thanksgiving with Glendale Glitters. Kickstart the feelings of Christmas with cold nights and warm hearts, surrounded by 16 blocks of glittering holiday lights in historic downtown Glendale. Enjoy rides, food, drinks, music, 1.6 million lights, and of course, Santa Claus himself. Bring your family to Glendale Glitters, Arizona's merriest free holiday tradition.
What matters to you? A home, family, your community?
For the hungry in Arizona, the answer is simple. Meals matter.
Join us for our Meals Matter food drive.
November 5th through December 31st, you can help by making a donation of a non-perishable food item at any Fry's food store.
Or purchase a $1 or $5 scan card at the register.
Help us feed hungry families this holiday season.
Because meals matter.
Thank you from Fry's Food Stores and 3TV, Arizona's family.
Okay, I gotta run.
Hey, wait, there's something I need to tell you.
Dang. Dang.
See zero in a whole new way. Get zero down, zero deposit, zero first month's payment, and zero due at signing on select Volkswagen models. Now with the People First warranty.
Forgot about the turkey? Get your head back in the game at the Mattress Firm Sleep Giving Sale. On Thanksgiving Day, get the new Sonos One smart speaker with select online purchases. Hurry! This offer ends today at mattressfirm.com.
You know, many people use Thanksgiving as an opportunity to volunteer and give back to their communities.
But one Louisiana woman has made it her full-time job. Here's Michelle Miller.
This the way you started me early in the morning.
Alma Johnson starts every day minding a huge pot over a fiery stove.
It's like you're cooking for an army.
Yes, ma'am, I've been doing this for so long, I love it.
She runs what's become an unofficial daycare for a community in desperate need of a caring hand.
Did she ever run out of food?
No. Oh, I get real low, trust me.
But you never run out?
No, ma'am, I do not let it run out. I can't let it run out.
For as long as this grandmother can remember, she's been caring for dozens of her littlest neighbors in Crowley, Louisiana.
My house is never empty, never. 7 days a week, I always have some kids here.
How do you do it?
I just love it because I made a promise to the Lord and He gave me the strength to do it.
That strength is helping mother Natalie Goffney.
And I didn't have no babysitter, no money, no nothing.
I can't faint.
She started bringing her sons here after leaving an abusive relationship. She couldn't afford childcare.
Slow down.
Miss Alma doesn't charge for her services. Parents pitch in what they can for food, toilet paper, and diapers.
She also sets the example for us as parents as to go out there and do something. Go to school if you're at school. Go to work if you need to work.
He's affectionately known as the neighborhood nanny.
But Pastor Warren Milson knows she's more than that.
This is a travesty that many children in our community and in our country are in need of food, supplies, and clothing. Sister Alma takes the little that she has and causes it to become much in the lives of children.
And her charges are learning firsthand the value of getting back what you give. Michelle Miller, Crowley, Louisiana.
She's like a modern-day saint in that neighborhood.
I know,
So much work
really,
she's doing.
Absolutely, it's always good. There's one good thing about working the news on the holidays, folks, is that we're able to actually bring you some pretty inspiring stories of people making a difference in other people's lives.
Right, no doubt about it.
I love it. All right. As always, we appreciate you choosing 3TV News at 10 o'clock on a Thanksgiving.
Hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of your holiday. Good night, friends.
azfamily.com, your online home for free news and information. Brought to you by Desert Diamond Casino.
Taking a drive to see the holiday lights. Brought some candy so the kids don't fight.
Off to grandma's to celebrate. Had to detour, so we're gonna be late. Holiday road.
Get on the holiday road in a Honda Pilot. See your dealer for great holiday deals during the Happy Honda Days sales event.
Don't miss Black Friday deals from 8 a.m. to midnight at Conn's Home Plus. Samsung Big Screen 4K TV start at just $27 a month and get a free HP laptop with select furniture purchases. Go to Cons.com to apply for your Yes Money financing before you shop, and you could be approved for $5,000 instantly. Then hurry in for Black Friday deals from 8 a.m. to midnight at Conn's Home Plus.
Like next level Chevy.
Looks like Chevy's been doing their homework.
Look at this.
The 2017 Chevy Closeout is on.
Can I have it?
I want one.
I'm buying this. You guys have a Chevy dealer around the corner?
Trade up to a Chevy car, truck, or crossover during the 2017 Chevy Closeout.
It's time to trade in.
The 2017s are going fast. Get 20% below MSRP on this Chevy Cruze, or get 0% financing for 72 months on most 2017 Cruze models. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
The savings are just too big for one day. Hurry to the Lazy Boy Black Friday sale. Friday through Monday only. Save 25% store-wide. Recliners from only $2.99. Sofas from only $5.99. Save $450 on this cozy leather recliner with free power and cushion upgrades. Plus, no interest until January 2021. Shop early and save big. The Black Friday sale. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Come see Wildlife World's new baby sea lion, Arizona's first baby marine mammal in 2 sea lion shows daily. And visit Arizona's largest collection of exotic animals, Wildlife World Zoo and Aquarium, Loop 303 and Northern Avenue in the West Valley.
There's one road that will always remain the same. It's familiar. It's comfortable. And its destination is somewhere we never quite left. It's the road home.
Now through November 30th, receive a Black Friday credit of $3,000.
Get 3TV News anywhere with the all-new AZ Family News app. Happy Thanksgiving from 3TV and CBS 5, Arizona's family.
Tonight, we're with Hollywood's biggest stars giving thanks this holiday season.
I'm very good, by the way, at diaper changing.
George Clooney, grateful for his twins and how fatherhood has completely changed him.
Shocking, and it was terrifying.
and how Beyonce is spending the holidays with her twins.
They are absolutely beautiful.
Then, late night's thankful dads, James Corden's baby on the way, Jimmy Kimmel after the heart surgery to save his son's life, and why Jimmy Fallon's kids know how to get their point across with dad.
She has like 2 knives. I go, where'd you get the knives? She's like, I got it on your Amazon.
Plus,
Welcome to my kitchen.
at home with Kate Hudson revealing her holiday family traditions. And it's that time of year, Oprah shows us her favorite things.
This is Entertainment Tonight.
Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. And we certainly hope you are having a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Of course, this is a day where we all count our blessings, and George and Amal Clooney are no different. They're counting theirs, and I'm sure at the top of their list are their twins, Ella and Alexander.
How do you feel fatherhood has changed you?
It's made me much older. It doesn't fundamentally change you, but I'm excited to see who these 2 people are going to be.
George couldn't be more thankful for his 5-month-old twins this Thanksgiving, but the first-time dad also keeps it real when talking about their latest milestone.
3 days ago, my children started on what we would call solid food. It went in fine. I don't know how it goes in as a carrot and it comes out the way it comes out, but it was shocking and it was terrifying.
Do you have any baby hacks, like things you can share with your fans that you've learned that are good tips?
Don't feed them solid food. I mean, until they're like 20. Until they can change their own diaper, they just get milk.
George will also finish up 2017 with a new perspective on his career. He told E.T. that at 56, he's not looking to be the leading man anymore.
You have to look at your career over a long period of time and figure out what's best, to do. And I'm looking for different kinds of roles now.
As for Amal, next May, the fashionable international human rights lawyer will juggle kids' career and co-hosting the Oscars of Fashion, also known as Vogue's Met Gala.
She's always, since the day I've met her, she's always had this eccentric, but it's fun sense of fashion.
And judging from their first award show